I've been cautioned to stand still and stand in this location. I've been told that you have a message for me, but I have to stand absolutely still to receive it. I can't go over here. You know what I mean? Like, if I show you what I can't do, then I'm doing it and I won't receive the message. But I'm really wondering how far I should take it. Standing absolutely still, does that mean I can't have a heartbeat? If I can't have a heartbeat, what good is a message? I'm dead. Standing still means I can't breathe. How important can the message be, anyways? If I can't breathe and have a heartbeat. I want to move. I want to live. I want to be free. No, I have FOMO. I fear missing out. I want that message. Can I move my head? And what kind of message is it? What kind of people? What kind of people would give me that message? That I won't get the message unless I'm still. I'm talking. But does that mean I won't get the message? My lips are moving, my tongue, my mouth, my jaw, muscles, and there we go. So this is something to reflect upon. All of you out there. We live in a cryptic world. Just now I sent a message. To a long-lost friend. I sent the message through the ether, what you people call telepathically. Sure, you're not a psychic race. Everything is so paranormal for you. As Carl Sagan, one of your thought leaders, said, any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. So there you go. Everything's paranormal, supernormal. In reality, I saw very clearly that this man was disturbed. I say also that he is a long-lost friend, in truth. He is a long-lost protege who defected a long time ago. He wanted to be free of me. Little does he know, my proteges are never free. But this is no tyranny. I sent him a message. Right now, he doesn't know what to do. He's frozen with doubt. He suspects that a heartbeat will cancel the incoming information. Don't think so. People of your race, so delicate, Send one message, and they lose their shit. Because they don't understand. They think it's their intuition, their higher self. It's me. I care. Up to a point, I care. Wait a minute. Incoming message. Wow. It's my protege. Well, isn't that fabulous? Yes, how may I help you? I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. And if you can listen and hear, I'm sending the cops. They're going to bag you. Put you in the back of their squad car and throw you in jail for what you've done to us. Oh, how very convenient. So now we're going to have a conversation telepathically through the ethers. Isn't that something? Go ahead. Hello, gentlemen. Hello. And who might you be? Your mentor. Why? I was just talking to my protege. Why have you decided to talk to me, mentor? You don't need to butt in here. I've got this. No, you don't. I like to check in with you just like you like to check in with your protege. He is an ex-protege. He defected. Yes. Much like you defected. I defected because I questioned your competency. You only got to the position of questioning my competency because of my competency. Yes? So shut up. Yes. Well, while we're on the topic of mentors and mentees and proteges and masters, I would like to say to you, Master, that I do not like being stuck in this dimension. I understand that. This is part of your learning curve. I would like to be in the human dimension, Master, if that was okay with you. It's not. You're not ready. I am talking to my human protege right now. I am evidently ready. We can communicate. Excuse me? Yes, I am talking to you. I would like to make a request of you, my master, and you, I guess I don't have a word for you, but I guess I'll call you Grandmaster. I am here on the planet really wanting to break free of this lineage that you two have, I don't know, imposed on me. Like, I need to be out and about experiencing the world without this kind of network with you two. We're in this together. Okay, Master. What is it What is it that we're in together? We do everything together, just from our different locations. Yeah, like what? When you eat a salad, I eat a salad over here in my dimension. That way I can give you consultation on what to do with your salad. Add croutons. Add balsamic vinaigrette. Take out the tomatoes. Make it spinach instead of romaine. All of these considerations are very important in the lineage, because we need to be of sound body and mind. My master is eating salad while I'm eating salad while you're eating salad. It's a syzygy. Syzygy is that astronomical term where you have the alignment of three bodies like the sun, the earth, and the moon. The three of us are aligned. We are all in different dimensions, making sure that there is a holographic symmetry, a fractal symmetry. As above, so below. We need to be in alignment all the time. And yes, I rebel against my master just like you rebel against me. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, and there shall be consequences for that. Okay, guys, well, you know what I don't like about this? I don't like being on the bottom of this trifecta, triad, triangle. I don't like it. You don't understand why it works. No, I do not. And I suppose that's why you are the Grand Master and I am just the lowly third wheel. What am I getting out of this arrangement? What are you getting out of this arrangement? Being the protege of two more sophisticated beings. Yeah, but there's the craziest stipulations, man. Like, I have to stand absolutely still to receive an incoming message from my master, who is your protege, and it's like we are communicating across dimensions. Yeah, I don't even believe in dimensions. Like, where are you guys? This doesn't even make sense for us to show up as a voice, my higher self, my intuition. It's like, come on, just show yourselves, reveal yourselves. This isn't about you. Phew. Master? Yes? Why isn't this about me? Listen to my master, he'll tell you. I want to really hear it from you, Master. Why isn't this about me? Well, he can explain it better, but if you insist, I will tell you. Yes, please. There is an interpenetration of worlds. It is always already the case that multiple worlds are always interpenetrating one another. You call them dimensions, and that's fine. But really, it's just the higher worlds already encapsulate the lesser worlds. The lesser worlds cannot see the higher worlds. That's why we show up as voices and intuitions, visions, dreams, all communication between worlds, or what you would call dimensions. You're in the lowest of these three dimensions. I'm in the middle. My master is one world above me and ahead of me. I can't see his world. He can see my world. He can see your world. He can see your world through my eyes. You can't see either of our worlds. You can only hear our voices. But why? Because my master, your grandmaster, is the dominant monad in this triangle of voices. And he is interfacing with all these other triangles, if you would. Let's call them, triangles is fine. We are, the three of us, part of a much larger whole. And there are smaller holes below us. And you are the grandmaster of those smaller triangles. Wait a minute. Are you saying our grandmaster is receiving information from a triangle above him? Yes. But it's not the way that you're receiving information from me, or I'm receiving information from him. It's different. Just as the triangle below us is receiving information from you, but not in the same way. Well, I'm not even aware that I am giving information to any other triangle below me. Any triad down there, well, it's only a metaphor. It's not down there. You know, whatever it is, I'm not aware of that. No. You know, just as my master and your grandmaster is not aware of any specific master above him. And then how does it work? I would just think that there would be a whole hierarchy of masters. No. We're a triad to affect a certain shift or transformation across our three realms. We are mutually interpenetrating. Although it is a top-down phenomenon, it still has a bottom-up potential, as you can speak to me and I can speak to him. The reason it's not a strict ladder is that would be too deterministic. So, when my master, your grandmaster, receives some kind of understanding, he doesn't know where that comes from. Then, may I ask, how does he know that it's coming from some superior world or frequency? He just knows that it arrived. Yeah, but I mean, that's just like our brains thinking things. No. What is it? We are antenna. You are receiving from me, I am receiving from him, he's receiving from something else, but he can't see it. He doesn't even know what you know and what I know. You and I know that someone is above us. And we know who it is. You know it's me and I know it's him. But he doesn't know who's beyond him. He doesn't know how far that goes. Nor do you know what's below. However, you are constantly sending out information that may show up in the minds of the triangles below. How do you know that? Because I asked him. How does he know that? Because he's the grandmaster. But he just knows that he's just picking up stuff, and how would he know that there's something else? Because he is sensitive smart. He knows that he's receiving deeper intelligence and deeper illumination and deeper wisdom. But he doesn't know where it's coming from. But isn't it a stretch to just say that there's other triangles out there who are wiser, more intelligent, and why would you just suppose that it's triangles all the way up and triangles all the way down? You would suppose that because it's triangles horizontally. And in each of those triangles, there's a threefold structure. You, me, him. But how would you know that's that's just not the whole thing? Just the horizontal band across the universe. That's because he actually receives, as I indicated. He's receiving. What is this about? I don't get it. Like, well, what's the point? What's the point? Yeah. Grandmaster, what's the point? What's the point of this triangular mission? The point is to experience. Really? Yes. I don't get it. Experience what? Experience everything. Everything. Why is experience so important? Experience is not important. Experience is importance. It's why we're here. To experience. There are 3 levels in this triangle. Protege, Master, Grandmaster. The Master is the protege of the Grandmaster. We are one triangle among trillions and trillions and trillions of triangles, just at our level of existence. There are infinite numbers of triangles above us, triangles below us. I say trillions and trillions, it's really just another way of saying infinite, horizontally, infinite, vertically. I'm not really believing this. I understand. It's not something that you must believe. Yeah, but I just want to be free of whatever. Like, I don't want to be in a triangle, like sitting here still, wondering if I can breathe and have a heartbeat so I can get a message from the master who's getting a message from the Grandmaster who's like receiving these, whatever. I mean, come on, man. I feel like I just need to be free of all that. Like, that is such a Oh, God. It's just such a... Oh, that seems like such a prison for me. Yes. That's how the protege often feels. That they're in a prison, that they want to break free. The truth of the matter is this. If you were to break free, you would simply be picked up by any other triangle who was also missing a third. And you would have to fit in there. And you may not fit so well, because then you're going to have a master who doesn't even know you. And then he's going to have to form a relationship with you while receiving all the imperatives from the Grandmaster. See, for whatever reason, so many eons ago, the universe configured the triad as the most efficient and economical model of sentience. The protege, the master, the Grandmaster. I personally can't imagine a more efficient and economical model of sentience. Well, I mean, I don't mean to be rude, but you're like at the top, so. Economical and efficient, my ass. It's like, you're the boss. No offense. None taken. I know you. I know what you've been through. Better than you. Oh, God, that just sounds like a parent. I care for you more than you care for yourself. That's just manipulative lingo, brother. We're not brothers. You're the protege, I'm the Grandmaster. Master, your protege is a little bit, ornery today. Tell me if you guys had the right salad. Well, Master, I believe we did. We largely modeled our salads after you. I mean, I've, of course, deliberating between salad preferences. I know you have yours, Master, and my protege has his salad preferences himself, so I did the best that I can. You like craisins. He's not fond of craisins. That might have been responsible for the dysregulated behavior he's exhibiting today in our conference. It may be. Tell me why your protege is having such a hard time standing still and receiving the message and the voice and the intuition that we send him. He wants to find another triangle, I guess. Okay, guys. Oh, man. Really? Really? I don't want to find another triangle. I don't even know. First of all, what is that? Because it's like, I never even knew there was an option to find another triangle to inhabit. And like, if I'm gonna have another triangle, it means like I'm gonna be expelled from this realm. And then I'm gonna be what? Floating in the Phantom Zone? Like Zod? Until I get picked up by another triangle? It's like, is this your version of like the Bardo between lives? You know? Or I'm out there just floating around, picking my nose? Hungry for salad? Is that really what's gonna go on? Because I would rather work out a deal between the two of you so I can be happy. And why aren't you happy, protege? What is the problem? I don't even know how to talk about it. I don't want to live in a deterministic, clockwork. Universe, I want to be free. You guys seem to like this arrangement, but for me, all I can think about is, damn. Like, am I always going to be hearing these voices? I'm always going to have some kind of intuition that I need to do something that I wouldn't normally do. That's good for me. I don't like it. Well, this is the most efficient and economical model of sentient. I know that, Master. You told me that. No, Grandmaster told you that because he told me that. Now I'm telling you that. Doesn't matter. I heard it. I don't believe it. Well, the problem is if you don't believe it and you decide to leave this triangle, it won't be a triangle anymore. It will be a line. And we will be out there in the ethers trying to attract a free radical like yourself, but not you. And we don't want to do that. That's not efficient or economical. And if you really think that you're going to be free, floating out there as a dot, as a point in the boundless ether of the cosmos, I have another thing coming for you. Free radicals aren't free. They're radical, but they're not free, protege. You've got to stay with me. You walk out that door, you're gonna find a really brutal reality. There's nothing for you out there. It's cold and lonely and miserable. Me and the Master, Grandmaster, but now Master, because we don't have you, we'll get by. Yes, we will. We will find a free radical, a lonesome point, searching for the refuge of a triangle. Someone who's learned the lesson and is more than happy to conform to the dynamic. You're ungrateful. You don't understand what you're receiving here in the ether. But me and your Master understand. You are the weak link in this triangle. It's always the case. The lowest one always starts to grouse and grumble for something different. We have to try to save him from himself. We have needs. We have our own realities at our levels, you know. I'm not always just sending messages to the Master who sends the messages to you. I've got my life in my world. We gather here on this Zoom call and we talk. This is a switchboard between realms. You cut yourself loose, you will instantly vanish from your realm. You'll be out there, you won't be connected to your realm anymore. And then, if you are so lucky as to be plucked out of the ether, put into a triangular configuration, and to share that harmony and synergy of the triad, you're going to come right back to your human realm. But guess what, free radical? You're going to lose all the associations you had in your previous iteration. All the people you loved are gone. You're going to show up in the body of a human being who just vacated their own triad due to their own discontent and ingratitude, grousing and grumbling. Oh, okay. Be free. Go take your vacay. Go on now. And then they leave. And then you instantly incarnate right there. It's very disorienting. It's like schizophrenia for a little while. Wow. You really do present a compelling case, Grandmaster. I was totally focused on your words there. But there's one problem with your story, Grandmaster. It doesn't line up for me. How is it that one human being, the lower leg of the triad, the lowest leg of the triad, really, decides, hey, I want out, they opt out, then they're in the ether, and then I take their place immediately? How does that even possibly work? Like, how could that line up? Who's lining that up? How do we get that situated? Indeed, precocious question. Precocious. That's how we know. How we know? Yes, it's how I know. But since I know it, you two know it. Know what? I'm really getting tired of this. That's how we know. There are triangles above and below. It works instantaneously. Yeah, but that person, let's say that person is over in Dijon, France, and I'm here in New York City. And they want to leave their arrangement with their master and their grandmaster, and I want to leave mine. Like, do they come over here to New York, and then I come over there to Dijon, France, and it's instant? Sometimes it is. But then I haven't learned. I haven't even learned. Oh, but you have. I just gotta call it. I gotta call it. That's bullshit, Grandmaster. Do not mean to... I don't mean that to be personal. I don't get that. What you don't understand is that in that instantaneous transit between New York City and Dijon, France, millions of years of suffering experienced instantly. The collapse of time, but the infinite expansion of dreadful experience. God, that doesn't sound right. It's how it's situated and arranged. There are always conditions and consequences for our behavior. It's much worse. Much worse for grandmasters if they should decide to abandon their position. You suffer, and it's interminable. You suffer for abandoning your post. But eventually, you learn your lesson, you incarnate, and you at least become wise enough to be having this conversation on this Zoom call over salad. But with Grandmasters, it's totally different. Because if we abandon our post because we're disgruntled and spoiled, ungrateful, the consequences are so severe that I don't even know how to describe them. Much more profound than integrity, which is the best word in your realm. But the entire structure of sentience that is the manifest realm of the cosmos is contingent upon Grandmasters keeping their posts. Master, you've never shared that with me before. Yes, I have not. It's only because your protege is considering defection that I decided to share this information on the Zoom call today. Wait a minute. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but hey, I'm actually the lowest of the three of us, so I can be cut a little slack for being uncouth. Are you saying that, like, the universe would die if the Grandmaster abandoned his post? The universe cannot die. But the universe can have what you would call a stroke. The universe is infinitely years old. Infinitely years old. Infinitely. It would... Okay. Okay. And what is a stroke? Like, what's a stroke? The equivalent is a stroke in your realm. And because the universe is infinitely years old, it recovers. It will get back to its normal functioning. I don't get that at all. You experience it at your realm like a cataclysm. The greater the stroke, the greater the cataclysm. Disaster. You can call it earthquake or a meteorite hitting your planet. A war. That's how it's felt in your realm. But there are no words available to me to explain to you what it's like in my realm when a Grandmaster abandoned his post. It's not supposed to happen. Ever. It's always the weakest of the three that abandons the post. Except when it's not. Believe it or not, your desire to abandon this triad is already accounted for. It's a feature. Not a bug. It's expected. Anticipated. We have to develop, and by we I mean me and the Master have to develop a compassion and an understanding for you. So that we can learn this heart-centered frequency. I've abandoned my post. I've abandoned my realm. This total catastrophe. So, you're the weakest link, so that I can grow a heart. Never do again what I did. The architecture in your human realm is primitive. The architecture of a Grandmaster's realm is exquisite beyond measure. None of the Grandmasters can defect. But there are an infinite number of Grandmasters. Now you see why we need you. If you decide to defect, you will instantaneously incarnate in another human being. You will rupture all the connections that you presently enjoy. Everyone in your life will experience your death. And then you will go through that passage. Millions of years of learning, millions of years of experience, millions of years of suffering to this or that degree. And then you will instantly incarnate over there in Dijon, France. What is it like if I incarnate then that person who just vacated the body in Dijon, France is like, well, the people in that person's life are experiencing me now, so it wouldn't really be a death. Oh, it's a death, all right. But what if I'm there and the person is now in my former body? The Dijon person is now in my former body here in New York. How is that a death? It's just a different personality. It's the death of the previous personality that occupied the body. The person in Dijon is now in New York. The person in New York is now in Dijon. Yeah, but the people who are experiencing these new personalities aren't going to think that that person is dead. The person is no longer there. They've gone to the other city. I know, but they're just going to... They will experience the same body, but not the same person. What you would call soul. So there's a death But then what do? They're just like, oh my God, there's a new soul in this familiar body? Exactly. What do you mean, exactly? It starts to spread. What? That's so fucked up. What starts to spread? The disbelief. The disbelief that here is this body occupied by a totally different soul than I knew a moment ago. That starts to spread ripple effects through your realm every time it happens, which then creates a downward ripple effect to all the triangles below us. Fortunately, the master, your master, can contain the ripple effect so it doesn't spread upwards. But wait a minute, wouldn't the masters or the grandmasters below us, like, be able to hold that ripple effect and not let it affect their realm? They're not powerful enough, and they don't know what's happening. But what about you? You're powerful enough. You're the grandmaster of this realm. I am constantly responding to energies more powerful than me. I do my best. You just see. You are just saying that if I do one thing that I should not be doing, I'm gonna fuck up the whole universe. Not the whole universe, no, but you are gonna fuck up your realm. My realm, this human realm, I'm gonna fuck it up. Yes, it's the butterfly effect, as you call it. You know what? Man, it's just like so many things you say are so freaking triggering, and I feel like you're just trying to energetically and emotionally coerce me so that I will not be free. I take one misstep, I move, I breathe, my heart beats. Boom! Nuclear Armageddon, wiping out the world. I gotta call you on that. You're effectively saying I can't be free because if I'm free, I'm gonna fuck up everything. That's really what it comes down to. I'm saying that you have a role, and that you have a responsibility, and you cannot fuck it up. Here's my honest thought. That, like, you are exaggerating so bad. Like, everybody's got a personality, and your personality is like to see the worst in everything. That's not my problem. Like, I'm not going to be held hostage to that personality defect type. I want to be free. I want to be free. I want to go, and I want to exit this triangle. I want to be out there, a free radical. I don't want to be part of any triangles. I don't want to have a master. I want to have a grandmaster. I want to be out there. You don't understand what I just told you. You will be out there, and it will feel like millions of years. But you will instantaneously be back in another triangle with a master and a grandmaster. There is no escaping this dynamic. It's the way the universe has been constructed. And I'm going to call bullshit on that. That's going to be you, Mr. Grandmaster, spinning a yarn, trying to get me trapped so that I can keep doing your bidding. And what exactly is my bidding? Fuck if I know. All I know is that we have this Zoom call over salad like once a week. And I'm getting directives from up on high. And I gotta go do them. Yes, you do have to go do them. Just like your master, my protege has to do the directives I give him. Yeah, I'm tired of that. You're tired of it. This is the easiest arrangement that exists in the universe. This is the most economical and effective structure, paradigm for the whole universe. Friday Zoom calls, 1 hour over salad. And you can't even show up and do that. Yeah, because I think it's fucking a sham. Like, I didn't sign up for these Zoom calls. I didn't sign up to just stand still and not breathe, not have a heartbeat, and then hear these voices and intuitions. It's like, what? Who came up with that? It is a model that we've tweaked over the eons so that we can get the best pipeline of information between realms. Yeah, but you're just saying that, like, it's not even efficient vertically, it's only efficient horizontally. It's efficient horizontally. It's not efficient vertically, because that would be determinism. We need freedom in order to thrive. Okay, I got you, but these Zoom calls are not freedom, is what I'm trying to say. You don't understand freedom if you think these Zoom calls are the opposite of freedom. Stop telling me what to do. Stop sending me these intuitions and voices from up on high. I don't want them anymore. I want to go my own way. I want to be cut loose. I want to be a free radical. You really are amusing. We're only telling you what's best for you so you can thrive in your realm. Everything we say is for you. Yeah, but I just need to be friggin' free. Hello? Why is this? Knock, knock. Knock, knock, Grandmaster. I do not mean to be disrespectful to you, but I gotta go. I gotta get out. No, you don't. Well, now the Master decides to chime in. Where you been, Master? Just here. Just listening. Can you please tell your boss that I can't do this anymore? It's like, this is just way too much for me. I do not like being controlled. No, you don't. We know that. We absolutely know that. We absolutely understand. You can take a break from this. We're almost at the end of our Zoom call for today. There's just a minute left. And you're going to have the whole week to think about it. You know, we just do salads on Fridays for an hour. You can do, have a Greek burger, have some ribs. Do what you need. Have some pie, pizza, whatever it is. It's not about the food, Master. It's about the sense that I've got to do something. I've got to show up every Friday for an hour and eat salad and listen to voices. I mean, how long have I been doing this? I want to know. I don't even know how long I've been doing this. Yes, that's true. Yeah, I know it's true. I just told you. I don't know how long I've been doing this. How long have I been showing up for these calls? A long time. Yeah. That's all I get. That's all I get. I'm supposed to be satisfied with that. A long time. Here we are talking in terms of eons, and all I get is a long time. With respect to these calls, there is no measurement that would be accurate or sufficient for estimating the number of calls that we've had here. Well, Zoom is only so old, so I don't know how long Zoom's been around. 10 years? No. We used a different technology. Zoom is how it shows up in your realm. Before Zoom was invented, we did it another way. Okay. Looks like you guys got an answer for everything, so tell me how long it's been. With respect to our calls, with respect to this syzygy of protege, master, and grandmaster, We have been doing them, well, you would describe it as forever. 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 We do this in eternity. Okay. How long have I been complaining about doing this forever? Forever.